Hey everybody, it's Ben in Beta, and today I have something special for you, for real. Yesterday, FedEx was supposed to deliver this active setup here, these active accessories for my Active 2.0 pressure washer. Unfortunately, they didn't do that yesterday, so I'm filming this today before a Packer game. I don't have as much time as I'd like, but it's gonna be like 40 degrees tomorrow. So I'm gonna do what I can today, and later we'll do a further in-depth test against some other accessories. But today we're gonna find out what is in this box, and then we'll do a first test to get some first impressions, just to see how they perform the first time out of the box. But again, we'll do a comparison with the MJCC foam cannon, the McKillian's foam cannon, and kind of look at it in comparison to some of the other accessories that I've had in the past in a future video. But let's see what's in this box. All right, let's see what's in this box. I don't usually do unboxings and we won't take too long on it, but here we go. All right, so first we got the Active Shorty gun. Oh, it's got that little click into it, all steel and swivel, which is great. So that's pretty nice. Let's see what's under door number 2 here. All right, so in here we've got our foam cannon user guide and care guide, 50-foot rubber hose with the connection. So I might change that out just to see how that goes. We've also got the active foam cannon here. So this is a 1,000 milliliters smoked glass, and their nozzle piece here that goes on the top. This is a screw on. Got the rest of the accessories for the foam cannon here, and the 50-foot hose. And then we have an extension wand, which this is gonna be great for when I need to get on top of the truck and maybe I don't have my step ladder, or when I have my tent on top of here. This should really help me be able to get up above that. So I'm pretty excited to give that a try. I don't usually use these, but the fact that this just snaps on the end of this is a big deal. So, and I also like the angle of it, which means I should be able to get underneath my truck a little bit too. So this was one of the reasons why I decided to go with the entire accessory kit and not just different pieces of it. But let's get this all hooked up and see how it works. All right, so really quickly, it comes with 4 different orifice size heads for the foam cannon. And what you need to do is pick the right one for your setup. And there is a nice table in here that explains all of this stuff as well, which is great. So I have the Active 2.0, so it's telling me I should use the 1.35. And what comes in pre-installed is the 1.25. So I just need to switch that out really quick, and all you need is a flathead screwdriver. So we'll do that really quick, and then we'll be ready to go. All right, so I needed a deep socket wrench in order to get this loose. It was just a little bit too tight. It didn't need much pull, but I just used a little bit to loosen that up. And now you need to take this part off first, like that. Then you're gonna take your orifice out. All right, and they're very well labeled. It's probably not gonna show up real well on there, but this is the 1.125. And again, you have the 4, and we're looking for 1.35, which is that one right there. And let's put this back in so we don't lose these. All right, and then we're just gonna put these back in as they were installed before. Nice and easy. And the reason they give you these is to make sure that your flow and PSI all match with the foam cannon. And that makes sense. This is one of the most highly adjustable ones I think I've seen, which is kind of interesting. So we'll see how it works here in a second. So I hand tightened that. I'm just gonna give it the very little, just a little bit of a squeeze here, not much. That's good, it's nice and tight. Not gonna come off. All right, so that's that. Let's see how it works. Okay, so I've had these brass ones for a little while, but it comes with these stainless steel quick connects, and you do need these in order to be able to connect to that hose, or like this previous one that I had from Yamatic. You have to have something like this anyway, so it's nice that they send this with, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to use your hose. And that would be unfortunate. All right, just a quick screw on there. Okay, now it's tight. All right, so we'll get that one out of the way for now. This one worked, but nice that it came with one. All right, and just for a quick comparison, this is the Yamatic hose that I've been using, and then this is the new active hose. This one weighs just slightly more, but they're both rubber, they're both steel. This is a 5/16, and this one is a 1/4 inch, so it's supposed to be a little bit bigger, but not quite 3/8. Yeah, it's still nice and light. It looks very flexible and pliable, which is great too. So we're gonna test that out in a minute, but that's just a quick comparison in terms of what these look like. And then the other end already comes with a quick connect to the Yamatic gun, which is great, or any other gun. So if you decide to pick up this hose and you wanted to use a different gun with it, it already has the quick connect, which is nice. Now, if we're looking at the rest of the accessories really quickly, so this is the Active 2.0 gun. It does have a little bit of a trigger pull here, but it's actually very light. It's lighter than this one. Again, this is all subjective here, but especially once you push it past that little click point, it's not as hard to kind of keep it pulled, which is nice. And you can see it is quite a bit smaller than my Yamatic. And there are a lot of different guns on the market. This one was only about a $40 gun. This is an $80 gun. You can feel the heft as well, the difference, but also you can see how much shorter this gun is at the end, which just means it's gonna be easier to handle. So all these things are kind of nice. Just quick comparisons there. Again, we'll do deep dive comparisons later on. Then when we move to the foam cannons down here, this is the active foam cannon, a little bit shorter, a little bit more stout than the MJCC. They both have these nice tubes with the balls on the end, so that really helps to kind of keep that to the bottom. Those are nice. This one here, so this one's a $80 cannon. This is a $80 cannon as well. And then this one's about a $40 cannon. And actually this is taken from a different foam cannon because it had a screen on it. I took this from a different one. So the one it comes with is not amazing, but this is a little less expensive, but it does give really good foam. And again, we'll do a comparison against all three of these in a little bit, but this is just a sort of first use and see how it goes. And then we'll try this yet today too. So far, build quality wise, these are really good. I'm pretty impressed. But let's get it all hooked up and see how it does spraying some water and some foam on the truck. All right, it's time to see how flexible this hose is. It's quite flexible. This is the end here that we need to go to the pressure washer, but this is the end that's kind of loose right now. So let's go ahead and unfurl this and see what it's like. You can see once it's kind of curled, it does lay really nice and flat, which is also nice, so you're not tripping over it all the time. It is pretty similar to the one that comes with the Yamatic. All right, so there we go. That's 50 feet, so obviously easy enough to go all the way around the truck without a problem. All right, let's get the rest of it connected and go from there. The next stage is to attach the gun, so there we go. And it seems pretty well attached. Let's turn the water on, make sure everything's running through here okay before we run the system. Can hear it filling. Try to give it some time to fill. Ooh, the swivel on this is nice. I like that a lot. Comparison will come later, but the swivel's nice. Again, the system's not on, we're just running water. Let's turn it on and go from there. Here we go. All right, system's on. Seems to work pretty good. All right, so let's just check the spray really quick. We're gonna use this again in a minute, but let's just put that on. We'll use the white tip. Here we go. That's a nice spray pattern there. That works good. I can feel it when I push back on it. You wanna try it? Just with your hand? You wanna see? Here we go. Pretty good? What do you think? Yeah, he said yes at the back, so got some kick, which is good. All right, so we did that part. Now we just use this wand. I feel like we're gonna get trickier here because it's kind of long, but here we go. Okay, it's on. Let's test it. That's good, and you can swivel it to whatever you need. So if you need to go down or up for underneath the vehicle, I like that a lot. And again, there's a grip. Lots of water coming out of there, and let's just see how well this goes on the end here. These are the active 2.0 tips too. So this is the 25-degree tip here. All right, the tip is on. Oh yeah. My driveway is kind of dirty. All right, let's test the foam cannon. I know that's what you're really here for anyway, but so far I like all the accessories. Oop, got a little wet there. In the foam cannon, I currently have 700 milliliters of water. This is way more than I need because my truck is clean. I just cleaned it yesterday. But we're gonna do this side just to check it out. I'm gonna put about an ounce of Incredible Suds in here, which is what I would normally do. We will do 1 ounce as per usual. Okay, got it all over my hand. So there we are, we're at 1 ounce. We're gonna go ahead and seal this up. So this is a little bit different than MJCC in that you screw it on instead of sort of snap screw. And with Incredible Suds, again, you always wanna mix it up so it's nice and evenly mixed, which it is now. So a couple things about this. You turn up on the top, you have your plus and minus. So more or less foam, it was set to minimum right there. So I usually go to maximum all the time. Wow, there's a lot of adjustment there. Then you can hear this click maybe. And this is gonna help you click the direction of how you want the spray. So if you want sideways, like that, or if you want it to be up and down, like that. And then this is going to change your spray pattern. So those are your 3 different adjustments on here, just like you have a lot of other ones. And this is pretty easily adjustable, as is this. And we'll probably go sideways on this one. So Let's go one more. All right. All right, let's get it around here and see how it goes. It's a little windy today, but here we go. First time using the Active 2.0 with the Active 2.0 gun and the new foam cannon. Again, we're all the way open with this foam at this moment and should spray this way. And we just gotta adjust the pattern. Okay, here we go. I would say that is very foamy. That is maybe some of the foamiest foam I've ever seen. And you can see it just goes right over top of itself. Yeah, this right here, that is shaving cream foam. So this is exactly what I would use in all the other cannons. So I think it's gonna go really head to head against the MJCC from what I'm seeing here. Let's dial it back and see what happens though. Let's go to like, I don't know, here. You can see it's a little wetter there, and we'll just keep going back and see what happens. Oh, now it's mostly water. Yeah, that, look at the Tacoma logo. I don't know if I've ever had that much foam on my vehicle before. That's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun. Lots of adjustment with this. So we can even go all the way, like I said, all the way open. Yeah, that's impressive. One more time, here we go. All the way foamed. All right, so really happy with the foam cannon. I'll be super excited to test this against the MJCC and also McKillion's. But now we need to rinse this off a little bit, so let's do that. And you know what? Let's just use this wand. It's pretty much the same thing anyway. And I can get it off from the top then. Oop, let's turn this tip a little bit. There we go. You can see it's taken that right off there super easy, which is great. I'm liking that a lot. And now if I need to get underneath here, I can, which for a truck is what you want. So I didn't think I was gonna like this, but the fact that I could reach all the way across my truck and underneath it, this is pretty nice. I'm really kind of liking that. There you have it. That is the new Active accessory kit for the Active 2.0. You can use this with anything though. I'm really impressed by this. I think you would be too. And you can buy each of these sets separately. I'll have links to everything in the description. Let me know in the comments any questions you have, and be on the lookout for the next video where we're gonna test these Active accessories against the accessories I've already had, including this MJCC 3.0 foam cannon. So if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that before. Share this out with anybody who's interested in any of the Active accessories or maybe is just getting into detailing. And thank you so much for watching. Remember, live your life in beta, and we'll see you next time. The DIY coating is still beating really well.